Okay, I've got the YouTube stream, I think, up and running. I think. If and you happen to find that more convenient. I think it's up and running now. I'll keep an eye out for you to let me know if you're experiencing an issue. Well, an issue in addition to... Oh, Nish. Just stop apologizing. You have nothing to apologize to us for. It's in... You know, we so often end up here talking about... talking about just our natural tendencies, right? Like the energy or vibe or whatever, the anxieties that we naturally tend to bring to certain situations. Well, this is one of those. Like, I just in general, my energy tends to be one of like a person that's just like concerned. So like, don't feel like there's anything for you to apologize for. That's just kind of the way I am. I worry no matter what. A little bit. Oh, I love that sound. I love everything about that sound. Yes! This is so satisfying! You know, the sound design for this game is actually pretty good when you've got headphones on. It's actually surprisingly good. Yeah, maybe like, why, Nish? Why? Oh, Nish. If you ever get rich, Nish, and you're just like super busy all the time, and you just need someone to make sure that you're eating, I will be a cheap personal chef, and I'll just cook to make sure your blood pressure stays where it's supposed to stay. Ah. See, I feel like there's something here. What's the button? What's the button? That's it. Ooh, that is tough. Okay. Now we're getting into it. Now we're getting saucy. I like the challenge. Little does this game realize the harder they make this, the more fun I'm having. Or maybe they do realize that. That's kind of the point of this game. Hmm. I see you. I see you. Yes! Yeah! You know, you're talking about, what do you mean it doesn't matter? Oh, my. Fair enough. I won't keep harping on you about it because I think you know, Nish, that the energy that Hybrid and I are bringing to the situation, I hope you know this, is simply from a place of concern. So fair enough, fair enough. I shall let you be on that. Iverstanden. Or Iverstanden enough. Fair enough. Yes. Give it to me, baby. Yeah. You know, you're talking about that satisfaction from the Tetris-like game. This is just next. I feel like a dirty boy, dirty boy playing this game. Like I'm power washing my soul, you know what I mean? Like And that is how we do that. Oh, and then you get the little replay. Oh, this is good. This is good. You thought it was problematic when I was flirting with the with Professor Garlic? You thought that was problematic? No. This is something else. Oh, the itch that this is scratching right now. Ooh, okay. I feel like I want to start out with I think the bungalow is going to have more flat walls and straight lines for me. That's what I'm going to go with. When I mentioned you to Ma, her eyes lit up. Pops moaned and said the browner the porch, the warmer the torch, which clearly means nothing. So he's overruled. If you can give the place a good cleanup, I'm sure it'd give them both a lift. Thanks again, Cal. That's what that sounded like to me as I read it. Oh my god. Okay. Let me just I just want to get a lay of the land, right? Okay. So we're not doing the fence, no? Okay. You ever I have that happen with like band-aids, you know, like if I'm ever wearing like a band-aid on like a finger from like a cooking burn or cut that I've given myself. I hate when that falls off while I'm asleep. I'm gonna save that for later. And we're gonna start. Obviously. Nope. Alright. How thoroughly is this cleaning this? Not thoroughly enough. See, we're still just warming up. We're still just warming up. Just wait. You just wait. Don't mind me. Just going up and down in semi-straight lines. Oh my god. This should be illegal. This level of pleasure should be illegal. Oh my god. Guys, I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even looking. I'm not even looking. Cause I can't even I can't even say words. They should have sent a poet to describe this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Okay. 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 Oh, this isn't the best angle for this. But that's okay. It doesn't all have to be perfect. Oh my god! You so it's yes. I think I want to go just do the. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go around the whole house, and I'm just gonna clean this like bottom brick layer. I'm just gonna go do that first. Oh! Damn it! Damn it! Nothing else in my life has ever compared to this. Yes! Oh my god. The nozzle adjustments on the fly. The nozzle adjustments on the fly. Yes! Yes! Oh, almost perfect. Almost perfect. That's okay. Oh, that's okay. I'll come back. I don't have to! What have I been doing with my life, man? Why am I bothering with like story games with their stupid fucking lore? Why do I give a shit about any of that? Like this. This! This is the meaning of life right here. This is what it's all about. Nothing else. Nothing else in this life matters. Straight lines. Straight lines. I'll come back. Ooh, yes! Right, now I know. I got you, don't you worry. Oh, I got you. I got you too, Holmes. Oh my god, the precision! He's out of his mind, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! I think I like this one better. I can do like one pass. And I get pretty much all of it. Oh, you too, but I'll get you later. What else we got? You? Hello? Gotcha, bitch! Oh, dude, when I get this little ding here, I might pass out. I might actually just go lightheaded, you know? Bite my lower lip and shit. Okay, this grime is too tough for this? I just have to make sure I go slow. Slowish. Well, it leaves spots, doesn't it? Alright, well, let's get rid of the easy grime. The marriage of horizontal and lateral movement that we're seeing here from ya boy is unprecedented. Alright, now we gotta get serious. No more fucking around right now. We're getting paid for this job. It deserves our undivided attention, you know what I mean? Otherwise... No! That felt good. But I'll come back for the rest of you later. Yes. The schmovement. The schmovement. And so I run. I run so far away. Ba-ba. You gotta get away. I'm gonna get that. Yes! I'm already thinking about like which part am I gonna clean next? What am I? Stupid ladder. You're messing up my straight lines. Doesn't fucking matter. Okay. 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 Alright, now that we got that done. I mean, part of me kind of wants to do the gutters next. But I feel like I should just do the walls, you know? What kind of nozzle are we going to need for this? Fuck off. I mean, it gets most of the grime off, but there's gonna be spots. I can deal with the spots, I think. Yeah. I'm okay with the spots. This is fine. This is fine. Oh my god! Clean lines, baby! Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god. There's a little bit left there. That's fine. We'll clean that up. We'll clean that up. I'm not worried about that. I'll catch up with chat in like a minute. I'm just... We're all about the washing. Hope you're all catching that that nozzle adjustment. All catching that? Sexy. Ooh. Watch this. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. All right, let's trap this window up. Oh, hello. I got you. Don't you worry. I just did that. I just did one of those and then finish it. Oh my god. Oh, okay. It's fine. It's... Peep. Just again, it's the nozzle adjustments. Look at how clean these lines are. Hybrid, you're lucky if all you've heard is a moan, alright? There are much more deep guttural sounds emanating from my body right now. From other areas of my body. Moaning? I'm glad that's all the mic's picking up. Oh, come here. Yeah. Just remember, Hybrid, this was your suggestion. Let me just catch up on chat for a minute. What do we got? Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not gonna get caught up with chat because oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, the adjustments. I mean, are y'all seeing what's happening here? You're seeing the same thing I'm seeing? Ooh. Oh. Hello, darling. Oh, don't worry, I got you. Oh! Wow. Okay, that's kind of tough. I am simple man. Very simple man. Mmm. And we keep it schmoving. And we keep it schmoving. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I got you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't get sloppy now. Don't get sloppy. It's okay. I got nothing but time. I've got all the time in the world right now. Nothing else matters to me anymore. This is all there is. It's just me and PowerWash Simulator. Okay, you're gonna play hard to get, and you know what? I respect that about you. I'll find you in a few minutes. I'll come back for you. Oh my god. This is maximum efficiency. Peak. Peak. Oh! Oh my god, look at your boy. Nasty. That is just nasty. They don't pay me enough for this. That was smooth. Okay. Those are just gutters. Gutters. Oh, yes, baby, yes. Okay. That wall's done. No, you're part of the top. You're part of the roof, so I'm not worried about you right now. I'm just doing the walls. The walls and these little, like, support accent beam things. Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea? Oh my god. Wait, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. No! Get the groove back. Get the groove back. Get the groove back. Yes. And then we come back, we adjust, and over. Whoa, 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 whoa. How am I getting off track there? What am I doing? I'm not giving this wall this job right now. I mean, I could just do that. How fast can I go and still clean at this with this nozzle? I mean, that's also pretty fun. Yes! Okay. Yeah. Yes. Well, since I'm up here, you know, I might as well get these. Like, it just kind of makes sense for me to do these. Oh, it's going great, Calvin. It sounds like it's going great. Is that because of the moans of pleasure escaping my mouth right now as I'm doing this job? Is that what it is? All right, I'm good on that for now. Oh my god. Okay. 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 Just bitch. Okay, I got myself a little off track there. It's okay. It's okay. If I can just master, like, when to stop and come back to do these, you know? Where it's like, can you imagine, like, the efficiency gained? Like, the, the, the wasted movement when I don't do it this way. It's so much wasted effort. And I think we're better than that. I think we can do... Yes! I knew we could do better than that. Fuck you, bitch! Yeah! Yes! Yes! Wait. Why aren't you dinging? Ding me, baby. Ding me. Why aren't you dinging? Ding! There she is. God. Oh my god. Okay, you're that's separate. I've been ignoring that. Except for here. Because of the stool, I don't want to have to bust that out again if I don't need to. Okay. Okay. Alright, pause. I picked this because we can chat more. I think I'm so sorry. This is just scratching a very specific itch for me right now that I didn't even, like I didn't even know I had this itch. And like, let's give us a number, Precious. Give us a number between 1 and 217. Ah, give me one. And I'll see if I can think about answering this question while I'm, you know, getting down with my bad self over here. 111. Whoa. We've already done that one. That's the whole if your parents become infirm and you have to choose like taking care of them or putting them in an old folks home. Already done that one. Ooh. Ah, 169. 169. Ooh. Now, because this was written before certain technology was really commonly available, you may have to expand this a little bit. The question is, how many times during the day do you look at yourself in the mirror? Remember, this book was written before cell phone cameras were a thing. So let's expand that to how many times do you look at yourself every day? Looking at a picture of yourself, a selfie, a mirror, whatever. How many times a day do you look at yourself? That's a good one. For me, that number is probably equivalent to the number of times I go to the bathroom per day. Like, like it's not going to be the same every day, but it's pretty much going to be that. Like, I don't really take selfies. You know what I mean? So the only time I find myself looking at an image of myself is when I'm looking in a mirror, and the only time I'm looking in a mirror is when I'm in the bathroom. Most days. And in case you're wondering, well, like, don't you shower or brush your teeth? Well, yeah, but like that's usually like a two for one trip. Like, I'm usually taking my last potty break of the day as I'm getting ready for bed, so that's when I'll brush my teeth. It's not that I don't like the way I look. It's not like I'm super self-conscious about it or anything. It's just the idea of taking pictures of myself has always been not weird when other people do it. I've always felt weird doing it. Like, it's never felt quite natural to me. Some people don't. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I mean, it's when I was younger, I was super self-conscious about the way I looked and my teeth and all that stuff. But that doesn't bother me now. But some of the habits that, I picked up from a time where I was super self-conscious, like suppose stuck. Like being averse to taking my picture. playing hard to get, huh? Okay, that's fine. I can play that game. I got you. Yes! You needed a little more water pressure. I got you that water pressure. Don't worry about it. Some parts of this cleaning job need a little extra care, you know what I mean? And I am happy to facilitate that. Just call me the facilitator. 10 times a day? See, I typically, like, I wash my hands a few times throughout the course of a day, not just coming in and out of the bathroom. But if I'm washing my hands just to wash my hands without, like, I'm usually doing that in the kitchen sink, and I don't have a mirror there. Ah, give that to me, yes. All right. This part always needs the slightly more pressure, smaller nozzle with a wider beam. Is this the final? I think this is the final, like, wall. I mean, we have so much more left to go, but you know what I mean? I'm afraid to ask if we lost Nish. I wouldn't be, like, upset about it, especially because I know that this game has sucked in 110% of my attention. I recognize that. To, like, an unhealthy degree. I am locked in. Hello. I have a question for you all that's not out of a book. What is the most memorable compliment that you have ever received? Tell me about a time someone complimented you and that shit has stuck with you. For me, I'll give you mine. This moment, like, honestly, it changed my fucking life, I think. the lady I was with at the time, my girlfriend. God, I hate that. My girlfriend at the time. Uh, her and I were we went to go see a live showing of the musical, The Book of Mormon. It's a comedy musical written by the same dudes that South Park. Um, Fantastic show. I mean, it's been a few years, but I know I was laughing. I know I found it funny. Um, and throughout that entire show, uh, there was a slightly older couple sitting to my right, and my lady friend was on my left. And throughout this entire show, I just kept getting the feeling like that this dude and lady on beside me were just looking at me, like that they were turning and looking at me when I would laugh or whatever. And at first, it kind of all right, what's this about? I didn't want to turn and make direct eye contact. But at a certain point, I was just like, fuck it. These tickets were not cheap. It's hilarious. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh however much I want to laugh. As long as it's actually something funny. I'm not going to laugh sarcastically. And I had a great time. So the show's over, right? And they're doing their whole, the cast is on the stage. They're all holding hands. They're doing the bows, right? And people are putting their coats on and getting ready to leave. And as we were doing that, I felt this old man, older man, turn towards me. And I was like, oh, shit. Here we go. Here's this guy. He's going to hit me with something about how, I ruined his night or some shit, right? And I'm like, fuck. So that's what I'm preparing myself for, right? It's something along those lines. And this dude who I don't think you have any reason to know who Mitt Romney is. But if you happen to know who Mitt Romney is, the American politician, Mitt, M-I-T-T, Romney, this dude was the spitting image of Mitt Romney. Incredible how similar he looked. So he turns to me with this beaming politician smile on his face. And again, I'm just prepared. I'm prepared for some racist-ass bullshit. And with the most genuine, heart, he's got this huge, genuine smile on his face, and he's like, young man, I have never heard a laugh like yours. See, I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly what he said. Something I've never heard a laugh like yours. Me and my wife weren't sure if we were laughing at the show or with you half the time. But I can't imagine having watched that show without you. Thank you. He said something along those lines of I made the show better for him, and him and his wife had a great time just laughing along to me. And his wife, bless her, she leans over and she's got this sweetest. She's doing the little wave, she's kind of embarrassed her husband is saying something, but they talked about it, so she knows what he's saying, and I was just dumbfounded. I was thank you? Or, you're welcome? It didn't, in the moment, I didn't take the compliment maybe as graciously as I should. I didn't take it ungraciously. I was just so shocked. What? And then they walked off, and we got ready to go, put our coats on, and that has just stuck with me ever since. The idea that I, in my laughter, might be making someone else a little happier, a little more comfortable, a little more, I don't know. And I think maybe sometimes, but like before that, there might have been times where maybe I was a little self-conscious about my laugh. Just like, a little self-conscious about my smile. Big buck teeth and all. But that dude, that Mitt Romney impersonator, I don't think that dude, if he's even still alive, had any idea, like, the impact of what he told me on that day. It's really stuck with me. That is the nicest, coolest, greatest compliment I have ever received in my life from a complete stranger whose name I don't know and will never know at this point. So yeah. Oh, Nish, give me something more specific. Give me like a specific person. I mean, don't give me like their names again. We're not trying to dox anyone. But is there like a specific person, like, or a time, like a teacher, a friend, somebody that like complimented and you're like, oh snap. It's got to be something. Okay, I'll save that fun for later. I got the wall. I've got all the walls. I've got all the walls. So next, before we go up onto the roof, I said we do the gutters. So you're going to see these and these. And we're not trying to waste water here. It's 2025. We can't afford to waste water. Yes, baby, yes. All right, I feel that. I feel that. Fair enough. Okay, apparently even Pops is out of his rocking chair now and having a look. That's how much attention I'm drawing with this schmovement. I even got this old man popping out of his wheelchair. Like, what's going on out here? Old man. Old man, you don't even know. But you're about to find out. Oh. Okay, that's not gutter. That's gutter. Oh, baby. All right, I stepped on something that really ruined my line. You mother... Ooh. You ruined my line, man. I had a smooth line going. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. I think that's as much as I'm going to get from underneath for now. Aw, Nish. See, for me, like, aesthetically, right? If you take the emotion out of it, I have an ugly ass smile. Like, because I've got the big buck teeth, crooked teeth, not perfectly lined up. But I think I just smile with a lot of energy. I think I just smile big. Like, not just like a lot of teeth showing, but like, usually if I'm smiling, I'm feeling it, like I feel happy. I'd like to think generally most smiles are contagious, but like, not all of them. Not every smile is contagious. Okay, that's above, so I can't get that. Oh, sorry, guy. I got you. Oh, Nish. Oh, my God. Oh. I got you. Okay. Yeah, and I used to smile small, like, you know, like never parting my lips to smile. Like as a kid, like all of my school pictures from when I was like an elementary school, middle school, maybe even through like once I got to high school, I started opening up a little bit more. But elementary school through middle school, every single one of my pictures, I've got that closed lip smile, you know? I got lips to spare. So that's the smile I always went with. I was always so self-conscious about it. God, if I could just go back to that kid and be like, bro, fuck them if they're going to make fun of your teeth. Laugh it up. You'll be much happier. And once I stopped worrying about it, yeah, I am indeed much happier. Very true. Like if someone's gonna judge the quality of my smile based on how straight my teeth are, rather than like how much I mean that smile, like how much positive energy I have behind it, well then you know what? Sucks to be them. They are missing out on a lot of like human connection thinking like that. Honestly. Kind of like the accent thing, you know? Like, I know people that as soon as they hear, like, you know, Americans, as soon as they hear someone, like, speaking in any sort of accent, you know, like, they immediately tune out or like, nah, no fucking way. It's like, man, you're missing out on some really fucking cool people and some really cool conversations. Because you can't be bothered to train yourself. Like, understand just a little bit of this. You asshole. You assholes! I think I'm quitting every single other game that I'm playing. No more Hogwarts Legacy. No more Days Gone. No more GTA 5. No more Marvel Rivals. We are going to become exclusively a PowerWash simulator stream. That's all we're going to do. That's all we're going to do. This is who we are now. This is who we are now. I can't see myself spending any time or energy on any other game that isn't this anymore. Ever again. Boy, how long are your arms, bro? I'm not going to be so foolish as to say that I'm actually going to go out and get a real job doing real power washing. Because I know my jelly bean, string bean arms and lack of grip strength would mean I can't do a job like this without making a fool of myself. I'll stick to fake power washing. Thank you very much. Or I can take a break if my thumb gets too tired. What spare time? I don't have any spare time. Any spare time I have, I'm going to stream. You know what I'm going to stream? This. This is all there is now. This is all there is. Forget renewing my PlayStation Plus membership. I'm just going to buy this game. And that's all she wrote. As a... You're crazy. I am a little crazy. This is true. This was your suggestion, Hybrid. The fact that I just realized I would pay people just to hear them talk. That's a new realization to you? I feel like I've always thought of time as a form of, maybe not always, not when I was a little kid. Like, for the longest time, I've thought of time as its own brand of currency, you know? Like, this is really something that kind of came about from, like, being in relationships when I was younger and not having a lot of money. So, like, you know, the traditional... That's how most people measure, like, the quality of a present, right? It's like, well, how much did you spend? You know, like, you got me this rip-off bag instead of, like, an actual whatever nice brand or whatever. You know, whatever. I'm being mean right now. But the whole idea of, like, measuring how well you're treating your partner based on how much money you're spending on them kind of got to me. Like, it started bothering me a lot. And so, to get out of that manner of thinking, that's how I started thinking about time. It's just another commodity, another currency that I'm spending. So, for me, even if I'm watching something on TV that's, like, on a public channel, you know, like one that isn't a cable subscription, I still feel like, man, if I want to enjoy this game, I have to pay these, like, 3 hours of sitting here and watching it. I don't actually enjoy all 2 hours, 3 hours of an American football game. I enjoy, like, 15 moments of it, 20 moments of it in a whole game. And I pay the 3 hours to catch those 20 moments. So, you're, like, anytime you're listening to somebody else, you're always paying. You're paying with your silence, your attention, your time. So, you know, some people feel kind of funny about the paid companionship thing, right? And I'm like, yeah, for me, there's degrees, you know? There's degrees. Like, you're not going to catch me paying for an OnlyFans subscription. But that doesn't mean I judge somebody that does. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Bah! I got you. Like, I think I have some version of that, Nish. Like, there are some voices, some people where, like, if I could pay them to just talk to me, I would. Based on, like, the conversation they bring, you know, like, I know it's always going to be something good, or maybe it's just the sound of their voice. I'd be willing to pay certain voices all of my spare time, if not money. Okay. All right. These are all things that I can get by climbing up. I'm just getting the ones that I can't get by climbing up. Well, actually, those I probably shouldn't bother with. They might auto clean up later. Okay, let me get this. Yeah, the worst suggestion if we meant... See, that's another one of those, Nish. Like, you might talk too much for some people. But for others, and I'm not saying this in purely like a romantic sense, like friends, whatever, coworkers, whatever. There are 1,000 people out there that could probably imagine just sitting there hearing you talk all the time, Nish. As hard as it may be for you to believe. Oh my god, how did I miss all of this? What's wrong with me? I am not locked in. Everyone, shut up! And lock in. What the hell was I doing? Yeah, no, like I bet you every single one of your friends. Hybrid. We are approaching 7 hours and 40 minutes. How the hell is your phone only at 19%? How? You've changed, man. You've changed. And I feel like I should say congratulations. Congrats. Congrats on changing. Okay. We are going to get these gutters first, because I want to finish these up. And this looks like it's going to be the most frustrating part of this whole fucking thing. Or maybe not. Okay, that was easy. Like, would Hybrid say that you talk too much? I know he jokes about it. There is no such thing. Oh, for some people, yes. Like, there's some people in your life that are probably like, Jesus Christ. That's their loss. Oh my god, this angle right here. This is a hard line to keep. Like... Oh, you stupid ladder! Oh, no. This is exactly what I was afraid would happen. Yes! Oh! I didn't think I was going to be able to get enough of that. Okay, so we got the gutters. So now, I'm sure this is going to be its own section. But does this split up into sections, or is it just one big thing? Alright, let's find out what kind of nozzle we need here. Oh, okay. Alright, we're basically going to have to stay, like, on top of this. Alright, let's see if we can get... I mean, the level of pleasure that I'm deriving from this game, we should stick an 18 plus tag on this. Honestly. The level of satisfaction here. Oh my god, okay, fine. Okay, now please let me get back to my straight lines. Yes. And see, Nish, you're just... I hate to break it to you, but you're just objectively, this is not subjectively, objectively, you are incorrect. Objectively, you are incorrect in that assessment. You're just incorrect. It is what it is. The sooner you accept that you are incorrect, the better. You're just wrong. I'm a big fan of telling people when they're wrong, like when I know for a fact that they're wrong, you know? Not when I just feel that they're wrong, but when I know. I love to say it. You know who could not fall asleep to this, Hybrid? Me. I could stay up all night to this. Although, I mean, watching it. Yeah, I suppose watching it. Watching it. Although with my random grunts and moans. Hope your brain doesn't take those sounds to awkward places, homie. Not that I wouldn't be a little flattered, you know, I'm just saying. I'd be a little flattered. Alright, I need a stronger nozzle here. For this, like, moss. There is something almost sensual about this. Guys. 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 Are you catching this right now? Oh, I missed that. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god. And I'm going to have to come back and hit that moss bit a little harder. I'll come back for you. I hope my family isn't listening to this. You know, if any of the places that I've been interviewing at ever try to find me online, my luck would be this is what they would find. This is what they would actually find. This is the content they would stumble across. What makes you say that I'm wrong? Like, Nish, unless you're an evil SOB, even if you were an evil SOB spouting nothing but hate. What was that little sound? 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 There's gonna be somebody out there that is gonna be a big fan of listening to that hate. So the fact that you approach your interactions with most of them, at least, I assume, with something other than hate, and given that there are like 8 billion people on this planet with all sorts of preferences and tastes and distastes, statistically, it's impossible that there isn't one person out there that gets a crack out of hearing you chat, that is not entertained and pleased by the sound of your voice. Statistically impossible. Or statistically very improbable. And second, if you can get hybrid and I to engage with you like we do, and most of the time we ain't even hearing the sound of your voice, we're just imagining it, and we have a hell of a good time talking to you, well, you can see where I'm going with that. Come on, Nish. Come on now. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I want to be clear here. I have known plenty of people in my life who yap lots in a manner that I don't find entertaining or engaging, that I just found it nails on a chalkboard, right? Nails on a chalkboard. And yet, pretty much every time, that person had friends, partners, people that chose to be around them, that didn't have to be around them, even though I couldn't stand them. And it is easy and rather convenient for you to use the I don't yap and chat all the time excuse, because the chat isn't there for you to yap all the time. I don't stream 24/7. And you know that Nish and I, throughout the course of a regular day, there's going to be stuff that Hybrid and I are up to, you know? So you do not have any sort of solid evidence to tell you that if you were around Hybrid / myself and or myself all the time, there is absolutely zero proof to tell you that either or both of us would find you intolerable. I believe the only examples you have of that to go off of, oh, that felt nice. The only examples you have of that are your family. And family, even though, you know, love each other and everything, yeah, your family's going to tell you they're fucking annoyed with you and they're tired of hearing you yap. They don't want to hear you talk anymore. They're family. Of course they're going to tell you that. You silly goose. Until enough people tell you to shut the hell up because they don't want to hear you talk anymore, Nish. Which I doubt has happened more than a handful of times to you in reality, like from someone that actually meant it that way, like that angrily. I can't make you. I can only urge you. Instead of assuming that most people would be annoyed, assume that most people wouldn't. It's kind of like the fedora conversation. It's just about the confidence you bring to it. What kind of confidence or energy are you bringing? Speaking of hybrid, did you ever talk yourself into getting the fedora? Mm-hmm. I've been thinking about this a lot. I need to know if/when you follow through with it. I really want to know how it works out. No. Again, Nish. Oh, Nish. If only you could see the, like, other side of this, right? Like, the downtime for hybrid, or what I am usually like without streaming, like how averse I am to talking to people. Like, I don't think you understand. Well, you don't understand. How could you understand? We barely know each other. How, like, extraordinary. This goes for you and hybrid, by the way. Both of you. Neither of you knows just how extraordinary it is for me to engage with the two of you in that Discord chat. Like, if you had a clearer picture of what the rest of my, like, socializing and my life, my day-to-day looks like, I think you would have a different, if not appreciation, a different perspective at least. For how much I value each and every one of our interactions to both of you. And I know you know that's coming from the heart because I'm not making money off of you guys. I'm not making money off of anybody, so, like, I don't have to say any of this. Y'all don't know my full name. I know that's that Moss stuff. I know I'm going to have to come back for that. That's fine. Here's the one thing with, like, the engaging. Like, if you're concerned, if the thing that you stress about, Nish, and let's get this out in the open. Why not? Like, I'm a fan of talking about, like, our insecurities, like, you know, and the way that we interact with each other. The sooner we put that shit out in the open and just kind of let each other know where we're coming from, like, the less stressful it is for me. If you're worried about talking too much and yapping too much, like, my like, well, it's not my only anxiety, just one of my bigger ones, is like, can you guys see when I start typing? You know, like, because it showed the little like bouncing bubbles in the Discord group chat, like when one of us starts typing. I think it does. I don't know if any of y'all have ever noticed like how often I start and stop. Whenever I want to like say something, even if it's something kind of silly, I tend to be, as you can tell, like a little bit long-winded about it. I'm really anxious about like saying something and having it taken the wrong way. That I think through the words that I'm using. Like I'm really trying, like I'm saying it out loud to myself. I'm like, is that gonna sound like what I want it to sound like? So I fear that I make people like that are interacting with me via chat or whatever, like in that kind of situation, like, or they're texting me or whatever. I always feel bad that I make them feel like I don't want to talk to them or that I'm ignoring them because I can sometimes take a really long time to answer. I often take a long time to answer. And then when I do, you're going to get like a paragraph or like 2 paragraphs. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't even going to be light reading. So like, I often feel like I might alienate people because of that. Like, why would somebody want to send me 20 messages for every 1 message they're going to get back from me? So, you know, we've all got our challenges. We've all got our things. I do my best not to overthink him, but I do. I overthink it every time. With like anyone. Like I do this to my family. Like, call it a personality trait or whatever. Wait! Don't fall off, don't fall off. I will say, Hybrid, I know that, like, especially for the first, like, few minutes, if your intention was to, like, have us chat more, then this might have not been the greatest game to pick because of how I reacted to it. True. But I think we kind of came around on that. I break the yeah, like I and see, like my godson and his stepdad and my mom over text, they are very much like simple one-word people. Like I know. Oh, so like let's say I want to start up a little text chat with my mom, right? And I'll text her something like, "Hey, how's your day? What'd you guys eat today?" And she'll answer that with like, "Oh, good, we ate soup." And that's it. You know? Like I'm like, "Don't you can you take that a step further? Like maybe you can ask me what I ate or maybe tell me about the soup or like, you know, something." But like if you talk to her like in person, that's not how she is at all. That's just how she comes across in text. So I tend to think like, is she mad at me? Is she having a bad day? Because that's not what she sounds like. Just It took me a while to figure out, yeah, that's just her in text though. That's just I'm the one that has to kind of like open up the new questions and the new conversation if it's by text. Like that is not her comfort zone. We are, by the way, throughout this entire conversation, not only have we just crossed the 8-hour mark, and holy shit, what time is it for you guys? Hybrid, it's like 2:22, and it's like 3:22 in the morning. I'm so sorry. Oh no. I'm not a very good influence. I'm just not. Okay. We're almost done. We've got gutters and window frames. I'll soon be able to send you to bed. We're at 99%. We're almost done with this. Because even though I might want to keep playing, and I do, I actually really fucking do. And I am so thoroughly absorbed in this chat with you two. I am gonna have to eat something. I do get hangry. All right, gutters. It's not this one. Yeah, I thought the spicy moans is, anybody watching that was falling asleep before that, certainly woke up after that. I'm kind of glad that I haven't been going back to rewatch my VODs to make videos and stuff. Because if I were going back to watch my stream VODs, I gotta tell you, I don't think I want to go back and hear myself. I don't think I want to go back. I know how I was feeling during the first 30 minutes of this game. I don't need sounds associated with those feelings. Yeah, I mean, like, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? We're gonna hit this. I think right here. Come on! You son of a bitch! No! Oh, okay. Now we're gonna finish this up. I hope you guys are ready. Yes! Oh yeah. And now the best part. Now the best part. Where's my van? The best part is when we get to see it replayed. Oh, man. That's incredible. Oh, that is one of the most satisfying 2-ish hours of my life. I don't know that we're ever going to play another game. I don't know, guys. I might be ruined for any other game. That might be a thing. I think. But okay. Whimpering audios. That's so funny. Um, whimpering audios. What the hell? uh, I have you have has anyone in your life ever like don't want to know. I don't want to know. Has anyone ever made you aware of a sound that you made that you didn't realize you made? Mine, well, there's been more than one, but one in particular was I don't know if I do this all the time, you know? I'm not really self-aware of it. But apparently it used to be a thing that like as I was trying to fall asleep, the more relaxed I would get, you were eventually going to hear like a like as I'm breathing out right before I fall asleep, apparently my breaths out start to have like a little I just like I just I'm breathing, I'm like apparently like when I'm at just that very specific level of relaxed, or like my body's real loose but I'm not fully asleep yet, right in that split moment, yeah, for like just a few breaths. I don't know that I still do that, but apparently that was something that I used to do. And yeah, the person that made me aware of that was a bit uncomfortable at the time because they didn't know what was going on. It's a dark room. They didn't know what was happening. So yeah, I suppose this isn't the first time that someone has had to hear certain sounds from me without asking for it. You guys didn't even ask for this. You asked for PowerWash Simulator. You got Eddie's Moan Mix 2025. Yep. Yep. All right, we are I almost feel bad walking away now, cuz like it's so late for you guys that like are you just going to consider staying awake at this point? Either of you? you know? Like it wasn't a plan, but like it's so late and you guys are still up. And okay. Okay. Good. Just as long as you know like I'm walking away from stream. I'm shutting it down, but I feel bad about it. Because I'm enjoying the vibes. I feel like we got decent vibes at the moment. Oh, it might be a good thing. Like I would not do well with success in this arena. Like I don't think it'd be good for me to get the type of validation that one gets from building like a large, massive following, like online streaming. I think it would go to my head. And then I just start moaning all the time, unprompted, for no good reason. Here's the $50 donation. It's like that one game, telling you that you're doing good. It just be that constant validation. Here's a 6-month resub. Constant self-validation. I don't think I thrive under the conditions of being constantly praised and self-validated. Like, I don't think that works well for me. Like, I either get embarrassed by it or I get cocky about it. And I don't think there's a middle ground for me. Makes it kind of hard for someone to be my boss, to be honest. Because I'm almost like, keep the compliments out of my face. I don't want to hear about that. I'm like, oh, how am I supposed to manage this guy? Only tell me the bad stuff. Yeah. Okay. I gotta go eat. I have to go eat. uh, I I think I speak for both Hybrid and myself, Nish. Uh, I think I think it would be a struggle to find something that you are incapable of doing well. You seem like a bit of an overachiever. Not because you're trying to overachieve, you know? You just kind of are. You're just one of those jerks that just happens to be good at things. Kind of hate you because of that. I'm sure Hybrid does too. Keep that in the back of your mind as you're chatting with us. We maybe both kind of hate you. Don't let it bother you, but we kind of dislike you. I know we've been giving you all these compliments for like the last 30, 45 minutes, but forget all that. Because underneath all of that, there's actually like an undercurrent of dislike. Just a little... Just fucking with you, Nish, please. Just messing with you. I again, it's not a big deal if you never do. It honestly isn't. If you spend your money on anything other than a PS5, good for you. I will be happy for you. If you ever happen to find yourself with like we're all on like, if we're all like on a PvP, I am so I would pay for that experience. I would pay for the experience of gaming as you tried out like a PvP like Fortnite or Marvel Rivals for the first time. I feel like that would be pay-per-view. That would be that would be must-see entertainment. I don't think anybody turns that show down. All right. Let's before I walk off, even though we're okay. There's two or three parting thoughts before I run off. Let me put on some quiet tunes just to have in the background. So next stream, since I thought the family was tomorrow, but it's next Saturday. So my plan is to stream at some point tomorrow. I just don't know for how long or when. Like the start time would be somewhere between 12 to 2 my time. So 6 to 8 Hybrid's time, 7 to 9 Nish's time. I doubt I would be online before that. And it's not going to be like I wasn't planning on this being an 8-hour stream either. I don't think I'm going to be playing Days Gone tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to go there. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. So tomorrow, if you guys are going to be around, again, no worries if you're not. No worries if you're not. Hogwarts Legacy, Marvel Rivals, or GTA 5. I could see myself having fun with any. I mean, I could see myself playing PowerWash Simulator some more, and we'll see where that takes us. But let's keep it to something where I'm not gonna, lose. Where I'm not gonna wild out like I did with this game. Like GTA 5, Hogwarts Legacy, Marvel Rivals. On those three. I mean, well, after I complete this, is there more? Like, I assume after you complete this, you get more, right? Because, like, otherwise... Otherwise, what would I do? I assume. But no. I can't bring myself to do PowerWash Simulator for 4 or 5 hours because I would enjoy it too much. I'm that niche. Like I'm being fully honest that I will consider Dress to Impress. However, you first have to give me a content creator, YouTube, Twitch, somebody that plays DTI so that I can go see it. I have to have I need a visual of what it looks like. The only thing I have in my head are the Fortnite dance like, or, you know, skin fashion shows. So if you find one, hit me up, let me know. I'll go check it out and we'll see. And then if you convince me, then we can both try to convince Hybrid. Yep. Peer pressure, baby. Okay. Then if I'm gonna, I would like both of your opinions if you're comfortable sharing them. But Hybrid, since we know Nish enjoys when you give your opinion so that she can just agree with it, how about this time, Nish? You have to give us your opinion first. If you have to pick one of those 3 games, GTA 5, Marvel Rivals, Hogwarts Legacy, for us to play tomorrow, for me to play tomorrow, which of those 3 games gets your vote? You have to say yours first. And after this, we'll do like one more question out of the book and then we'll wrap it up. Hogwarts, GTA, Marvel Rivals. It's just an opinion. It's just an opinion. Like, I think you guys know me by now. I could tell you right now, ooh, I really want to play GTA tomorrow. But then I'm going to like actually sit down tomorrow and I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. So like, I'm just asking for like your thought today. Like, I don't put too much pressure on yourself. Like, that's the thing. Hybrid right now is saying, Nish, what's your opinion? And the catch, if you decide that you're not going to answer, if you're not going to boil it down to just one of those 3, then I just won't stream tomorrow. That is pressure. I just won't stream tomorrow. How about that? I'll take another day. It's not like I've got hundreds of other viewers that are going to be upset about that decision-ish, so... Nish goes with GTA. Okay, then Hybrid, how about this? The other 2 games, Hogwarts or Rivals. If you had to pick between those 2, which would you pick? I mean, I assume I know what you're going to say, but I still want to make sure. Like, I'm guessing he's going to say Rivals. We'll give him a minute to think about it. While he's thinking, Rivals. Okay. So I'll keep my decision down to one of those 2 games. GTA or Marvel Rivals. And maybe we play both. Uh, then before we book it, before I shut it down, and if you guys are still in a gabby mood, we got the group chat. Who threw out a number last? Hybrid? I think so. Nish, give us a number between 1 and 217. Mousy, give us a number, Mousy, please. Mine, Mousy. 138. Okay. And this might be this might so many of these might be like, let's answer it in the group chat if you're comfortable answering it all, by the way. Question number 138. Can you tell a white person wrote this book? No offense, Hybrid. Meaning absolutely zero offense to you. By the way, Hybrid, if you ever get bothered by because Nish and I tend to kind of synergize over being brown, and sometimes we speak a bit cavalierly about being white, I would hope, my man, that if that kind of talk bothers you, if we're being insensitive, even if you think you're being silly for being bothered about it, homie, I hope you would send me a private message at least. If you're not comfortable with saying something in the group chat, send me a private message, because I ain't about trying to create negative vibes with anyone, you know what I mean? Okay. So, question number 138. If you began to be very attracted to someone of another race, how would your behavior differ from what it would be towards someone of your own race? Now, each of us is probably gonna have a very different answer to this because of our very different race identities. So hybrid's answer is going to be wildly different from Nish's or I. For me, it would actually, I think I actually act more way more different if it's someone of my own race as opposed to someone of another race. Because even though I was born in Mexico, and that's Spanish was my first language. That was where I was first a citizen, all that stuff. Growing up, I grew up, surrounded by small town white folk. So I feel I culturally, it's if you take food out of the equation, in a lot of other ways, I feel more at ease being attracted to a woman that I know is not Latina or Mexican. Because if I am attracted to a woman that is my own race, I know this sounds messed up. Trust me, I feel messed up saying this out loud because I know how it sounds. I feel much more, not intimidated, but insufficient. I would feel I have felt insufficient. As dumb as this might sound, to another Mexican or Latina woman, I would feel I'm not Mexican or Latino enough. I feel to them, I'm just a slightly darker skinned white guy. I feel I would try to overcompensate more for a Latina woman than I would for any other race. Any other race to me is just, I'm just being myself. I'm what Hybrid said. Yeah, I might have some things that I need to learn about, especially when it came time to taking them out, meeting their family would be a really big thing. But as far as how I would act around them, how I would talk, how I would joke, how I would dress, the only time I would really feel a pressure to act different would be weirdly, as weird as it sounds, the time I feel that pressure the most is when it's someone of my own race, because I feel like I grew up very distant from my own race. As fucked up as that sounds, as fucked up as that is. Yeah. Like Nish, I figured if you'd have something similar with the whole, like, even with like German, like you mostly speak English now, so even around your own family, you're kind of like stand out. See, like in a lot of ways, hybrid. And I'm not saying this to make you feel bad, because it should not make you feel bad. I'm talking about my experience, not your experience. For the love of God, don't feel bad about any of this. I uh I envy the the experience of like as a especially like as a as a white man, as a white man trying to like date or get like riz up a non-white woman. It is very clear to everyone that you, as the white man, are the one that has more to learn. Hell, even you acknowledge that. Yeah, I probably need to understand their culture a little bit. So, like, it weirdly, in my mind, takes the pressure off. If everyone knows that you're trying to catch up, that you're the one trying to fit in, like, it's clear to everyone, then it's almost like there's an acceptance of, like, slipping up, because everyone knows that you're working on it and you're trying to learn and it's new to you. If I like date another Mexican woman and I walk into their house and they're all talking Spanish and I'm like, I know Spanish, but I can't keep up with this Spanish. Or like, I like Mexican food, but I can't eat food this spicy. I've been in that position. And the way they look at me is not the way that they look when it's a white boyfriend that the girl brought over, where everyone's like, it's kind of funny and they smile at you and they pat you on the back because you're trying. No. They look at me like, bro, you don't deserve that shade of skin tone you got on, homie. Just, I don't know how to explain it any better. So like, I, for so many reasons, hybrid, like, I mean, I'd like to think that if you're ever in a spot where you're talking to us about like, should I try this? Should I go for this or whatever? Man, more often than not, if that's a conversation topic that ever comes up, I hope you know I'm just going to be pushing it towards doing whatever it is that you're unsure about. It's like, you are just, man, like, and enjoy the fact that people are giving you the benefit of the doubt and reward them for it. Like, reward them for that shit. Because you, my friend, you're going to have those opportunities and hope you enjoy them. I really do. Like, I mean that. Like, honestly. Like, I had a version of this when like that first ill-fated year of uni, of college that I did. They stuck me in a multicultural dorm, the racists. I didn't ask for it. And everyone around me, like the four dorm rooms immediately around me, closest to me, were it was all black kids. Half of them were from Gary, Indiana, a couple from Florida, a couple from Minnesota. And every single one of them was at that school to play football, American football. Some of them were walk-ons, a couple were scholarship kids, but like they were all big, massive, and loud and confident. Like, and here comes little tiny me, right? The youngest kid there, the smallest kid there, the shyest kid there. because of circumstances outside of my control, the roommate I was supposed to have wasn't even there. So I'm just by myself. Like, and I look back now, and the steps that those dudes around me, the steps they took to like try to bring me into their circle, that was the thought that crossed my mind, Hybrid. Is like, this must be what it feels like to be like a white person in this situation. Where like you look around and you're like, as soon as I open my mouth, they're gonna laugh at me because I'm gonna sound like a dork, you know, like a square. I'm not dressed cool enough. I don't fit in. You know, I don't, it's all so loud for me. Like, but like, it felt special, man, to like be around a bunch of people that are way different than me, and yet it felt so important to them that I feel comfortable. That like they put up with me saying some outlandish shit, trying to catch on to their slang, their Gary, Indiana slang. Oh my god, the vocabulary I learned that year. Just never had any idea. So don't ever let anyone make you feel bad, Hybrid, and I hope you don't. You seem a decent bloke, my friend. You really do. It is. It is almost that time. Oh my god, we are 8.5 hours. Jesus! Okay. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go eat. I'm going to go eat. Let me do my usual little goodbye spiel. No, I would say you did well. If it weren't for that whole bit where you had Hybrid and I on edge about your blood pressure and not eating anything. Besides that, the fact that you managed to keep yourself up without coffee or tea is pretty damn impressive. Actually, the both of you. Like all around, I haven't gone this long on a stream in a hot minute without planning it. Hybrid was around for a couple of those early, like 10-hour streams. I would just power through like a whole day. I'm not doing that anymore. Well, if there was a day to miss out on a couple of hours of the stream, today might have been it because it was such a lengthy stream. Okay. I'm going to do the goodbye spiel. For those of you that are here and maybe just lurking, thank you very much for dropping by, listening to me chat. I don't judge anyone for lurking. I myself, in most places I go to, I am a lurker exclusively. So I'm glad you feel safe and welcome here, just hanging out, listening to us talk. Hybrid, Nish. I say it every time. I mean it every time. The good time I have here is really, it's you guys. Like, the fun vibes, the fun conversation. It ain't by myself. So I know you guys got lives going on, other things going on, that you choose to spend any of that time here. Even if you're multitasking, right? The fact that you choose to focus in on the sound of my voice or on the game I'm playing for even a couple of minutes is special to me. Thank you. Thank you very much. For anyone else watching this on replay or on VOD, thank you very much for clicking on the video. Subscribe, why don't you? I'm not monetized, so at this point you're only doing it to make me feel good. Make me feel good, why don't you? Not in the Halle Berry way. God, why did I just think of that? Halle Berry and Billy Bob Thornton in Monsters Ball. Make me feel good, Billy Bob. I'm getting delirious. I'm getting hungry, hangry, delirious. I'll be back on tomorrow. Well, later today for you two silly kids. I'll pop in the Discord. Chat me up. I'll be up for a while. Like if you can't sleep, I'll be up for a minute. For a long while, actually. It's only 9 p.m. for me. I'll be up until like 3 or 4 a.m. Okay. I'm going to bounce. Thank you, everyone, once again. Hybrid, Nish, especially the two of you. You special, lovely souls. The two of you. The both of you. And Nish, I look forward to you spamming our chat. Hybrid and I both look forward to that. Bombard away. All right. I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna close the stream down. Thank you all. I appreciate you. I'll catch you all on the next one. Later, everyone. Bye.